Hi, friends. Welcome to Group Chat After Dark. Okay, I'll introduce us real quick.
Cut.
Yes, restart. Hi, welcome to Group Chat After Dark. I'm Amir. Joined with me is Nathan.
Nope.
What?
Oh wait, yeah, you Shit.
Okay.
Go.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Group Chat After Dark.
I won't interrupt you this time.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm Amir. Joining me is Nathan. We have Soul.
Hi.
And Nord.
Nord!
So just to give you a little background, we recorded a really long one, and we decided that most of it was hot garbage, so we cut most of it out, including the intro. So what is left over is us rambling about billionaires and their Ford Taurus collection. We hope you enjoy it. To date this, recently the lottery drawing for $1.6 billion just happened, and two of us had some cards for it. Neither of us won.
Which is bullshit. The game is rigged.
Yeah. But I guess that brings me up into the next topic I was going to say. If you had won, what would your plan be? What are you going to blow $1.6 billion on?
MREs.
I just had an idea. What I would do is I would have a podcast, and I would be giving X amount of money to all three of you,
Hell yeah.
but only based on how well you do at games I send you during this podcast. The better you do, the more millions, literal millions you get.
Oh, I like that.
No, wait. Define, how good you do. Like, how entertaining you are, or how good you actually are at the game.
I would I don't know. I would do things like holding your breath for as long as you can.
Oh, so
Like,
it's...
really demoralizing.
I thought you were
Whoever
talking
can
about...
crack the most eggs in their mouth.
Alright, no, I thought you were talking about, video games. Like, you were going to send us each copies of, Pikmin 3 and just be like, you better be good at this.
We're playing the new Soul Calibur. It's happening.
I'd go hide, somewhere in Wyoming and say, first person who finds me wins $20 million.
Yeah, but what if we just didn't look and you were just hiding in Wyoming forever?
I'm a fucking millionaire. I could buy an Airbnb for 3 months and be fine.
But Wyoming sucks dick.
I could live in Airbnb.
But could you live in Wyoming?
Here's the beauty of Wyoming. You can roll a ball and it'll never stop.
Yeah.
Because there's no, it's just flat.
Well, and also in Wyoming you could be a millionaire, but that wouldn't matter as much because Wyoming has more millionaires per capita than anywhere.
That's true. Jackson Hole, Wyoming is the most expensive place to live in the U.S.
Because it's fucking beautiful, right?
No,
it's okay.
because people own so much land there, and the only people that can afford that much land are millionaires.
Well, no, so Jackson Hole is super beautiful, but the rest of Wyoming is sagebrush and nothing else.
Doesn't Yellowstone
part
cross
of
into
it? But
Wyoming?
that's just in the very corner.
Yeah.
Well, there's also the Snake River area. And that area, really beautiful. The only issue with it is I don't like to drive from Florida, so I don't usually go there very often.
Yeah.
Plus,
I can't usually take a break from our football schedule.
My thing about Wyoming is you could take a gun, not even a gun that doesn't go very far. Take a 50 cal that'll go for 20 billion miles, and you could shoot in any direction, and you won't hit anything of value.
Except for people and houses, but whatever.
There's no people and houses in Wyoming. It's literally just flat sagebrush.
There's a minuscule chance they'll hit another Floridian. They're the only thing that matters. Other buccaneers like us.
Yeehaw.
What about you, Soul? What would you do with
No,
1.6?
Alright.
I said, what about you, Soul? What would you do with 1.6 billion?
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm so boring and I shouldn't be on this.
Here,
you should
have inhibitions. Just start thinking of something and just don't stop your brain from doing anything.
You can think. Okay.
It's really stupid. I know. Garbage will fall out of your mouth, but it's funny shit.
I made a self-cleaning duck pond so I can have all the ducks but none of the cleaning.
Hell yeah.
See, that's the kind of shit you need. Fuck you money. You can only get 5 of those.
Based on your jacket, I would say you should invest money into making Pokemon a real thing.
Yeah. I was gonna genetically engineer cat girls.
I would spend money.
Yep, I'd genetically create cat women.
Yeah.
I want to redo what the Romans did with gladiators.
Mm-hmm.
And what I do is spend $1 billion getting the legislature to make sure it's legal. And then I spend the rest. I spend $100 million on a big ass coliseum. And then I just make money from there watching people fight.
So
I think I'd build a TV out of build a house out of TVs,
and
then I could just watch TV wherever I am in the house.
okay, but the obvious
Side with the TV falling on
but the obvious thing to do is that it's just hentai on all the screens.
Well, yeah, obviously it's just hentai on all the screens.
Normal millionaire dies from 5 TVs falling on him at once.
I know what I do.
Huh.
I know what I do. I create a hentai con.
Yeah, hentai con, make it real.
It already is real.
It
but
is
we bring
real,
it here.
but we want it big.
And we
We're
want
gonna
this.
blow it out of the
We
water.
want this bigger than San Diego Comic Con.
Oh, dude, you can't say that. They're gonna sue you.
We want this bigger than that one.
Then a
Comic.
local convention of graphic novels in California.
Yeah.
You can say San Diego Comic Con.
Dude, they're gonna sue us.
So some people have already talked to this, and they know exactly what I do. But with $1.6 billion, I would buy a tract of land at like the end of a road, and then build a giant mansion, and then make it look super haunted. And then I'd literally just hermit up in there, and like no one would ever see me again.
Oh yeah,
Like-
except for when you take a visit to what's his name, right? It's up like 7 times, and he's not gonna bring it up now. Not on your life, kiddo.
It's because it can't be in the podcast.
It's in the podcast now.
No,
Just
I'm
letting
gonna
you
do
know,
this out.
you have that right now.
Well, no, yeah,
You
it's
just
true.
traded for your job. And if you were a billionaire, you wouldn't have a job anyway, so you're pretty much in the same position.
It's true. So here's the one. I'm going back to what I was going to say about the haunted house stuff. The one thing about that though is if I built it super scary, I'd probably be too scared to actually like stay in my own haunted house.
You should just buy the Haunted Mansion ride.
It's true. That's what I would like to do. But my original plan is to build the house and then to make it look haunted. But then to actually make it haunted, like I'd go and buy a bunch of like native. Well, I guess you can't buy them. I'd pay people to go dig up a bunch of like Native American and like Victorian era bodies, and then we'll bury them under the house.
God damn it. Just make it an ancient
No,
Indian burial
I'm gonna
ground.
make it haunted.
God damn it.
Whether they want it or not. And then once it actually turns out haunted, I'd be way too scared to live there, and then I'd buy the house next door.
Oh yeah.
And then-
I think like my favorite idea of your haunted house idea is if you listen real quiet on a Friday night, you can hear a faint slapping.
Wait, no. That's not Friday night. That's every
That's
night.
every night. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
You could have gone with booming sounds.
But I kind of like the just that.
Honestly, I actually
Walk away.
had given this a lot of thought because I was really expecting to just win $1 billion, and I was really disappointed to not.
Yeah, I know.
But I think if I ever like won big money, I would just buy a bar, not build a bar, buy a bar that already has management and is running well and is profitable, and then I just kind of be there all the time. I don't want to have to actually do anything for it, but I just want to be there for like free drinks and stuff.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing. Would you be like drinking slow enough that you're just slightly like you just have the edge cut off, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Or are you gonna be like shit faced the entire time?
I get shit faced in the morning and then maintain it.
All right, that's what I wanted.
Also, my bar is going to serve brunch all fucking day because I
Ooh.
love breakfast food.
Ooh, what kind of like just American breakfast food? Are we doing like
I'm talking eggs Benedict and that's it.
oh okay? No,
Just for me.
They'll make one eggs Benedict a day. It's either mine or they'll sell it for $1 million to one other person.
Oh yeah, I want to start the Billionaires Con. I forgot about
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can go to it now. Where it's the Billionaires Con and it costs $1 million to get in, and you have to be a billionaire, and you make sweet connections.
You could start that now and just make enough money to become a billionaire during your con.
Hey, you know what? There are probably 300 billionaires out there.
there's a
Well,
few.
there's a lot of billionaires.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's more millionaires than billionaires.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, yeah, but fact of the matter is, if I get one dude to buy a ticket, I'm solid.
That's true.
You know, I'm good for a while.
Here's what I'm saying. Start small. Make it the Millionaires Club and have people pay $100,000 to get in. If 10 people go, you're a millionaire, you can go now.
You're right. But no, that doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
The logic, it doesn't add up.
It doesn't track. I get it.
No. That is true. But in the Millionaires Club, there are just a ton of chubs there. They're real, go-getters.
Just a ton
These
of
are the
chumps.
millionaires. Tons of people
Yeah.
are millionaires.
All right, you got me there.
Yeah, I mean, I want the Elon Musks. I want the real winners out there.
Elon Musk is turning into a supervillain, and I love it.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, Elon Musk gets a lot of hate, and like some of it is definitely deserved. I would say, like he said like that thing where he accused one of those divers of being a pedophile. Like that was kind of.
What did he say?
So like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, during that thing. Oh, you don't. Okay. So
That's
you know
fucking
those how like
hilarious.
those kids in the Philippines got stuck in the cave,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Tesla tried to make that pod.
Yeah.
And then one of the divers is like, it's not gonna work, and then they tried to get it down, and it got stuck. And so like, I don't know why he even got upset because I didn't think it was a big deal. But then he like accused one of the divers that saved the kids of being a pedophile. Like not, and it was like this was on Twitter. Like he said it on Twitter.
God.
So I have something that makes up for it, 100%.
Oh no, like he's no, yeah.
You're
I mean,
gonna have to read that. I love
He said
anime.
I love anime with
No,
an
like-
actual heart.
he like, but he just does like this is what I'm
Why?
saying. Like, if you're a billionaire, like, no offense to Jeff Bezos and like Bill Gates,
Oh,
or
offense
like,
to Jeff Bezos. He's a piece of shit.
well, yeah, no, but this is what,
Jeff Bezos?
yeah, or like what's Hathaway, what's his name?
Oh,
Anne Hathaway?
No,
and half.
what's the name of that?
Fuck
Oh,
her.
So are you talking about the
the billionaire that still lives in that house in Ohio.
But it's the Hathaway something and it's real estate, right?
Yeah, well,
He's
he
a Berkshire Hathaway.
Woo!
don't say that. You'll get fired once they associate
No, it's
you
okay,
with
I'm
this.
cool with it.
No, I can't remember his name. But
They're
anyways,
cheap.
the point is that like there's all these billionaires and they don't do anything cool or exciting with their money.
Elon does.
But Elon's just impulsive, and he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna make flamethrowers and sell them to the public.
He's like, I'm gonna make flamethrowers and I'm gonna go play Fortnite and
I'm gonna go
How
make tequila."
golf DJGF
Like,
and
just, like,
watch
that-
anime.
That's what I'm saying. Like with freaking.
He knows how to spend $1 billion.
yeah, the man knows how to spend his money.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. With like $1.6 billion, like that's what I do. I just do a bunch of like really weird shit, and then when people ask why, I'm just like, "Cause it was funny, keck." Like that's it. I don't know. Like,
I wonder if we
Yeah.
can get Elon on our show to just pay us to do dumb shit.
dude, Elon, come on our show.
Come on, Elon.
dude.
I think like
We watch anime too.
Anyone
Come on,
who has the
Elon.
mind
Oh.
to create a podcast is like begging for Elon to come on their show at this point.
Elon,
Tons of autists, and he's
dude,
just like, oh
dude,
god.
you were on Joe Rogan's podcast and you smoked weed. You
What?
can come on our podcast and we'll one up it. We'll do heroin
Hey, you-
on the podcast.
If Elon Musk comes on our thing and tells us to do dumb shit and pays us for it, I will actually do heroin for him.
Oh yeah, like
We can get straight up crocodile for you.
yeah. Elon, we'll do anything. Come on this show. I forgot what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna do. So one of the other things that I really would like to do with $1.6 billion is like there's a lot of people that they're rich, but they're not like rich.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess it depends on how rich you define rich. Like I'm saying if you make like $200,000 a year, like you're a doctor or something.
Yeah.
You're rich.
I
but-
promise you, I'm not concealing a boner. I'm farting into a pillow.
Yeah, no, I heard that part.
Alright.
Don't get me wrong.
So I'm not saying
I
like
heard you farting. You're like, trust me, I don't have a boner. That is not. Oh god. It just barely hit too.
I tried to do it into the pillow. I'm sorry.
So I'm not talking about like rich, but I'm talking about like pretty dang rich.
Yeah.
And then just do things to like purposely piss off like that group of people because I feel like they're so pretentious. So like buy a Ferrari, which they'll never be able to buy in their lives, and then just put like a hentai skin over it, and then just like drive it around the neighborhood and be
Yeah,
like,
boy.
"Oh yeah, this is my Ferrari." As I like kick it and dent it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
honestly, like it's an okay car. I'd probably get a Honda.
I wish I could afford a Honda.
Did you hear
Just-
about the new Civic? It's fucking great.
Just dumb stuff like that, but like they'll just be like, "Oh yeah," but then once they get in their house, they'll be like seething
Like, I
mad.
hate that guy.
That's the idea. I just want to piss people off.
I want to own a giant garage full of decked out 1999 Ford Tauruses.
So many.
They all cost $1,000 originally.
You have,
and I
like,
guess
this-
about with
you have this
$100,000
huge
and
mansion.
stuff.
You gotta understand,
Yeah.
if you've got over $1 billion, you have basically an endless amount of money. So you could turn those Tauruses into the 1999 Ford Toratron
Yeah.
and just turn them into a giant
One
transformer.
giant. I want to take one part. Okay, so I don't know how many pieces are in a Ford Taurus, but I want to buy as many Ford Tauruses as there are parts in a Ford Taurus. take the best part from each Ford Taurus and make the best possible 1999 Ford Taurus.
Assemble
out
the
there.
Grand Taurus.
Well, so what I like about this idea is like you could have the biggest mansion in your city and like invite people over and then be like, dude, you want to see my car collection? And like it'll be like you take an elevator from your house that goes like underground into this giant thing and like they can tell that it's like this huge thing, and then you turn on the lights, and it's just like hundreds. Yeah, it does that, and that's just hundreds of Ford Tauruses.
I like the idea that not only that, but you do that, and you're still in the elevator, and then you close the elevator again. It turns out you turned on the lights for multiple floors below you, and you go down faster and faster.
Still Ford
and
Tauruses.
you see floors and floors of Ford Tauruses, all decked out and ready to go.
I like
Nice
that
ride.
idea, but I think on the first floor when you go down, you go tush, 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 and then there's just one Ford Taurus at the very back of this huge hangar. Then you go down, it's just floors and floors of Ford Tauruses.
And each one is terribly e-braked.
Yeah. Here's the other implication I
They're
like
all
about
double
this.
parked.
Yeah.
Is the implication of this is that either you, a billionaire, is spending all your time on Craigslist buying Ford Tauruses, or you have like you hired a group of like 20
Yeah, I hired
people,
a team.
of 20 people
You
that
go
just
on
browse
Craigslist.
Craigslist, and they like look at stuff.
Alright, here's your job. Find Ford Tauruses, bring them to the...
I assembled a team of crackpot drivers led by Dale Earnhardt Jr. to go across the country and find me Ford Tauruses.
Oh
This is
man.
my story.
Oh my god, that would make such a good show. I'd watch it every day.
I'm gonna add to this too. You'll drive around a Honda Civic or like a Subaru Impreza. I say this as someone who has a Subaru Impreza, but one of those Subaru Imprezas that's been like riced out.
Yeah.
You know, and then hang
Oh,
out.
I think that's an offensive term.
Riced out?
Riced out.
Is that not?
It kind
I
of
think
is,
it's fine.
but
Okay.
Is it an Asian thing?
yeah,
I think
it's an Asian thing.
How is it riced out?
But it's like when
Have you ever seen
badly,
Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
when you... Well, Tokyo Drift has, like, better looking cars, but it's referring to people that, like, buy, like, a Honda Civic and then, like, do really dumb modifications.
Like
'cause
put
they
on a
say-
spoiler and take
yeah,
off the muffler.
because they're like, it
Okay.
adds HP, or, like, yeah, it adds HP to the car.
I think the only offensive thing about that is you don't want to mistake any Asian people for another version of Asian people. Because they hate each other more than
That's
we
true.
hate any group.
But, okay, so here's what I'm saying, though, is, like, get a Honda Civic or something and rice it out, but, like, not a good one. But then, as a billionaire, drive that car and then hang out in, like, the high school parking lot and vape. Like, that's what you do in your free time.
You can just do that now. Like, that's super possible.
All of my cars, instead of having an exhaust pipe, I just have a bunch of vapes there, so that I'm always trailing.
Nice. That'd be hilarious, like, as a billionaire, like, having these, like, meetings, like, where it's, like, the public is watching you just, like, vaping while you're talking.
Yeah.
Wait, are you really double vaping?
Yeah, dude,
That
I
was
gotta have...
fucking sick.
No, but that's
You
what
have
I'm saying.
assistants, like, holding vapes and
Well,
giving them to you.
They call him the Crown because he's got so many jewels.
With
He's
$1.6
a
billion
fruit punch. And the fruit punch servant comes by and gives you the fruit punch vape.
I have like a servant for each flavor. So like
exactly.
I'll hit the churro flavor and I'm like, yo, bring over that strawberry delight. And the
Yeah.
other guy runs up. Alright.
Blow it in their face and tell them to go away. That's what $1 billion
We
gets
would
you
be
in this
really
country.
bad with money.
Like, we were talking about how great Elon Musk is, but he has a lot of self-control watching anime and playing video
That's
games.
true, because he's basically us, but with way more self-control.
Yeah, and the other thing
And
is all these
smarter.
other
Like a lot
billionaires,
smarter.
They're assholes, and we've gone over this for 10 minutes, and we are worse than any single
Yep.
one of them.
Okay, but to an extent, I'm not necessarily disagreeing, but Elon Musk is pretty impulsive, like on Twitter, like,
Yeah.
and that's what a lot of people have said is like he's like cost Tesla money because he says things
Yeah,
that like tank their, and so they're like, dude, if you just don't like
Just don't
say
say that.
things,
Don't Donald Trump it up on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's fine.
no, and I'm saying like,
He's not perfect, but he is the best we've ever seen.
yeah, well, and my thing is like a lot of billionaires become billionaires and then they're still trying to make money.
Yeah.
Or my goal is to become a billionaire and then just waste it on the dumbest stuff and then everyone's like watching in awe as I just like do the dumbest stuff possible.
I don't like the whole thing where people say, if you had $1 million, what would you do? And I don't know, I also don't like the logic where it's like, getting money isn't happiness,
No, that's not true.
once you
Having
get
money
it,
is happiness.
It's so much easier to be happy, and you have the tools to be happy.
Well, I will say
It's just
that
being a lawyer to get money is not happiness.
Yeah.
You just have to do it in a sick way.
Money doesn't solve all your problems. Yes, it does. Every problem I've ever had would be solved by having $1 billion.
Maybe.
there are something. I guess it depends on like what kind of person you are. Because for me, this wouldn't really be an issue, but for some people it would be. And it's that a lot of people that have gotten super rich, they say that the biggest problem is that like there's this sense where like people are only your friends because you're rich, and they're not your friends because they want to be your friends. But that's what I'm saying. If you're like me and you want to just be a hermit and hold yourself up, then nothing. This affects nothing.
I've already made my friends, so I'll just be like, yeah, these guys were my friends first, so fuck everyone else.
I wear the clothing I wear not because like I think it makes me look good, but because I don't want to look like shit to society. So if I no longer care what society thinks of me, I will look homeless. It doesn't matter.
That's
People
actually
would have to be my friends.
That's actually
because they're
pretty
my
common.
friends.
Like a lot of people, like that become millionaires, end up dressing homeless for whatever reason.
Yeah,
because they just stop caring because you
That's
don't
what
have
I-
to.
Or you're like Bill Gates, you wear the exact same outfit every day because he doesn't have to think.
Or like, what's his name? The reptile robot Zuckerberg, who just wears the same outfit every day.
I
like the
would
worst
wear
songs.
gray sweatpants to accentuate my new gigantic penis.
this new stuff for
Dude, if you're a billionaire,
If I'm a billionaire, I'm gonna buy an actual other person's giant penis and put it on my body.
that's okay. You're going where I was going, but I wasn't going for human. I'm saying,
Oh,
yeah,
horsecock.
yeah.
horsecock?
Just you know what I'm talking
cock
about.
like horsecock.
And you're
Have
walking
you heard
down.
that song?
No, but
Alright, that's the extra song.
But you're no, because we might get. But you're walking down the street and like there's just this huge like outline.
Here's the
going
thing
down.
about horsecock too, is it's just the right height, no bucket required.
No bucket required. Here's a question: do you keep your normal balls or do you swap out for those?
I keep my same balls. They've been good to me.
All right. I mean, I'm just.
I don't need new balls. They're fine.
All right.
The balls aren't really a big issue. I don't use them.
Well, I'm just saying if you have this huge thing and then you only like two little driblets.
I think it'd look funnier.
What I will say is that so the Greeks got a lot right
Yeah.
at their time, right? They were super smart when it came to a lot of things, and they got a lot of predictions right, and they were philosophically like our time but better.
And they used to
essentially.
fuck young boys.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, they did that.
They did that a
Everyone
lot.
did that until like 100 years ago.
That's true.
It's fucking weird. But anyways, they actually preferred ball size over dick size.
That's a smart move.
Maybe they got
Because
that
I got a fair amount of ball size,
Nice.
but it is not proportionate.
Ballage.
I got some volume in my units.
I don't know why that's like grossing me out more than any